It's never too early to take a peek at the 2019 NFL Draft, and here's a look at some of the top prospects that I'll be keeping a watchful eye on as we head into the 2018 season. There's a trio of terrific quarterbacks in the Missouri Valley Conference that a lot of scouts will be keeping a watchful eye on this upcoming season. Starting with the Jackrabbits, Taron Christian, the 6'2", 225-pound QB, has gotten better each and every season and boasts an impressive 3-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. He has not only gotten the job done in the passing game, but also has tremendous athleticism, scoring 20 rushing touchdowns so far in his career. So we'll see if he can continue to make strides and take that next step as he looks to close out his career with a championship. And speaking of championships, that's what Easton Stick has on his resume as a North Dakota State Bison signal caller. Stick, like Christian, has an impressive touchdown to interception ratio and is also a tremendous athlete that can pick up yards and touchdowns on the ground. His yards per attempt has jumped a full yard each season. He's been the starting quarterback dating back to his stint in 2015. That's impressive as he trusts what he sees downfield and has more than enough arm strength to drive the football past 12 to 15 yards on a consistent basis. Now we'll see if that trend continues this season for the Omaha, Nebraska native. I really like the confidence Sean McGuire out of Western Illinois shows in the passing game. He's not afraid to throw the ball to the cover guy and shows a remarkable ability to accurately put the ball into tight windows. Last season was his best year as a Leatherneck, throwing for over 2,800 yards, 25 touchdowns to only 7 interceptions. He also shows good pocket toughness and isn't afraid to take a shot while delivering a throw. I just really like how he plays the game. The North Dakota State Bison boasts 2 talented tailbacks in Bruce Anderson and Lance Dunn. Anderson ran wild in the playoffs last year, rushing for 420 yards and 6 rushing touchdowns. Anderson shows above average acceleration and can hit his top speed pretty quickly to rip off long runs. Lance Dunn was well on his way to what looked like a 1,000-yard season before an injury sidelined him in late October until the title game. He's cut from the same cloth as Anderson and might be a bit more shifty and explosive. Having both backs healthy and in tandem should yield some big-time results for the Bison. Youngstown State's Tevin McCaster ran for over 1,000 yards last year and 13 rushing touchdowns, posting back-to-back seasons with double-digit touchdown efforts. At 5'10", 195, he has proven that he can be the workhorse type of a back that can help you build a lead and one that can also help you sustain that one as well. Size is not a skill, and the Newcastle, Pennsylvania native can be that guy at the next level. Illinois State has produced an NFL prospect at tight end before in James O'Shaughnessy, who plays for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Keep an eye on Tyler Pekovich this season. He was utilized a little bit more in the passing game as the season went on and definitely has some work-withable traits as a prospect. In a conference that prides itself on how tough they are along the line of scrimmage, it's no surprise that there are a bevy of NFL prospects up front in the Missouri Valley Conference. Tanner Volson of North Dakota State could be in line for some premier All-Star Game invites if he has a season like he's had his entire career with the Bison. Same for Marquise Profate of Missouri State and Vatias Rinkowitz of Youngstown State. All 3 linemen, in my opinion, are next-level guys. Along the defensive line, Ricky Neal of Northern Iowa definitely projects as an outside edge rusher or linebacker at the next level, showing outstanding burst and closing speed coming off the edge. North Dakota State welcomes back a healthy Greg Menard, who was a pro prospect last year entering the season before suffering a season-ending injury. Now he's back in the fold and gives the Bison a top-notch pass rusher. And Kalen Saunders of Western Illinois could be this year's top interior defensive lineman in the FCS. He plays with both technique and athleticism, which causes him to be very disruptive up front. He also has the versatility to be effective at multiple spots up front defensively. So that's a wrap from Football Game Plan's FCS Kickoff. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media accounts, and don't forget to check out and subscribe to the FCS Opening Drive podcast on iTunes and also on SoundCloud, where Dave Hashagen and myself dive deeper into the world of the FCS. And don't forget to subscribe to the Football Game Plan Network on YouTube, where you can find all of our FCS video content at youtube.com/footballgameplan.